Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, returning into Season 2 of CCT Europe Series 8. My name's Over, joined by Nexus, and we are going to be opening up with the first two best of threes of the day. We, of course, are in the fifth stage of the Swiss round here, or the fifth round, I believe. Wait, am I mistaken? Yeah, it is the fifth round.
Round 5
yeah.
it is, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah
round 5
right.
it is, exactly. I'm right. I'm not wrong as much. And we are getting ready to enjoy some CS. So let's overview the schedule first to see where we're at, right, Nexus?
Yeah, let's take a look at it. So for today, the games do look like this. A couple of repeats from yesterday. Not everyone made it through. And the teams that are going to be fighting for the final chance, the final spots, the last three we have available for those playoffs. It's going to be Permitta and Space, Sinners and Fluffy Gangsters, with DMS and Illuminar to close out the day. So Counter-Strike pretty much all the way. There's plenty of it to go. And as a fun little fact as well, fun little tidbit, Sinners and Illuminar, they're actually going to be playing against each other in about 5 minutes. So both of those teams are playing 2 games today as well. Sinners back-to-back. Illuminar, they're going to have a little bit of a break for that last match.
Yeah, it's going to be...
taking part in another tournament. So it's going to be a little bit of a fun one to see how this
turns out. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree. It's going to be definitely interesting to see, but let's go to the relevant first game of the day, of course. Permitta versus Team Space. It's the game that we're going to be opening up soon enough. As we said, the last round of the Swiss stage. It is now do or die moments for these teams. Permitta yesterday faltering against Aurora Youngbloods. They were unable to find that success on the third and final map, finding themselves in this position. Space, on the other hand, has had a little bit of an up and down trajectory. So we'll see if they can bounce back right here, right now. But let's overview the first Permitta side, of course. Let's see, of course, the lineup, to kind of give an idea to our viewers as to who will be representing the Polish team. And as we can see, we've seen fair enough of them already. Binox, Masked, Spavaku, Tomiko, and Mary. And honestly, yesterday, Mary was not it. He was completely absent, from the performance that we'd usually expect out of him, wasn't he?
Yeah, he first 2 maps, he dropped like 8 and 7 kills, and for the last map wasn't that much better either. He had a rough time against Aurora Youngblood yesterday, and that was pretty much the entire team as well, because they were not the greatest overall. It was a team failure yesterday, and today they can't afford to fail. But the Permitta as well, right? Recently, now in this last week or so, man, they've only lost games. It's a 5 losing streak at the moment for them. That's not great, and I mean, the form we know they had only a month ago, a couple of months back, even before the player break, it was good. It was really damn good. But it's been a bit of a struggle for them to get back this little form that they did have. So I'm hoping for the best, obviously, because we know how good they can be. But it's on to them to prove us. They're proving that they can do it.
They gotta prove it to themselves as well. I think yesterday's loss really took a lot out of them, and hopefully today will not be reflecting yesterday's poor performance. But as you've already said, we expect a lot out of them. On the other side, though, the team they'll be facing off against, Team Space. Of course, the team that we've had some run-ins in the past, not as many perhaps as Permitta, but certainly a team that has been grinding their way to the potential top as much as they can. Vert, Danist, Trunik, X5, and Fossil. And yeah, I gotta say, I haven't seen them in a little while right now. Don't even know which was the last game we actually did with them. I just know that they had a bit of a rough time for the last few weeks, we can say. I believe in the last 3 weeks total, they had like bare minimum like 12, 13 losses and only 2 wins. So they're currently in a bit of a weird headspace, I would presume, and hopefully they can bounce back today. But nonetheless, it is not going to be an easy match. And, I mean, if Permitta do show up the way we know them to, this should be even more difficult than it already has to be. Of course, the veto is what matters most. It's where we're going to get our battlefield chosen, or which maps we'll be watching. And honestly, I feel like we're going to be seeing much of the same as yesterday, something in the likes of Mirage. I wanted to say Inferno, but it's an insta-ban for Space, so we do remove Inferno first, and it's either Dust 2, Dust 2 ban
so
for
we're
Permitta.
feeling the Mirage, Ancient, Anubisness of this all.
Yeah, I could see Anubis. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely Anubis.
Okay, that's a good
So-
start to the usual 3 we have.
Exactly. Second map should be either Ancient or...
Just put it to Mirage, man. Team Space is kind of weak on it.
Mirage
It's one that Permitta they love
makes
to play,
sense.
and 39 times this makes it now.
Yeah.
Oh, 40, sorry.
This would be the 40th time, and it will be Mirage. So 40 times they've played on Mirage with this one, if we include it. And yeah, it's going to be Anubis Mirage, which means we're left with either Vertigo
Yeah,
or
here
Ancient.
goes Vertigo gets banned, now gets
Yeah.
nuked, and then we have Ancient as the decider.
Yeah, it makes sense, to be fair. And Ancient as third
It
and
is the
final.
usual 3, and I didn't even need to look at the veto to know what's going to happen here.
Oh boy. Well, there we have it, folks. Anubis Mirage Ancient. We might as well just come back on Ancient. Just let it play out. Obviously joking around here, but Anubis first, I gotta say, I like it, obviously, for Space. As I said, I haven't seen much of them lately. On Anubis, they did take a few losses recently, just a few days ago against Eyeballers and Endpoint. But they seem to be relatively strong on it, so hopefully they can prove that once again. Then Mirage, as you said yourself, they are a little bit weaker on it, and I would assume Permitta is aiming to at least make it a close Anubis and then close it out on Mirage if possible. And to be completely transparent, I feel like this should be a 3-mapper. That's my take here. I think Space is gonna pull into Ancient.
So you're favoring Permitta still a little bit.
Yes, I'm still favoring Permitta, absolutely. Though hoping that we don't see the same kind of chaos as we had yesterday.
Fair, yeah. Absolutely fair. Because I don't really know who to favor. I mean, obviously both teams in some sort of slump at the moment. For Space, it's been going on for a little bit longer than Permitta. But I don't know, man. It is hard to say. Obviously, these teams have played each other a little bit as well in the past month or so. They've gone 2 for 2 when it comes to maps, and one win in the series for Space, and a win for Permitta as well. They got their revenge. That was in Series 6 and 7. But, I don't know,
Come on,
man.
you gotta make a choice.
I don't
gotta
know
make a
if there
choice.
is one. It's really hard to say, because both these teams are in these sorts of awkward positions right now. There is no easy way to say,
That's true.
today is the day that the slump is no more. They're not going to wake up and have a have a motivational talk
Brilliant
from a
performance.
yeah, they're not gonna have that. I don't think. So it's just something that they need to prove by doing it consistently over time, again and again. But I guess Space, they have been a pretty damn decent contender at times when it comes to these CCTs. They made playoffs 3 times. They won when it came to the last season as well sometime. That was a good while ago. Then they kind of faded back out, didn't do too much. Now for Season 2, they're kind of back. But then they're not, because we don't see them all that much. They haven't made those playoffs runs. So I'm unsure where to really put them as a team either, but I think they're still very close nonetheless.
I mean, it's a fair assessment in a way, especially if Permitta have another off day, as we saw it yesterday, right? If Mary is going to be completely absent, if Spavaku is not going to be hitting his shots, Space probably at an advantage. I would say this is going to be coming down to the individuals yet again. Permitta definitely need them to show up. And with that being said, we're about to start off on Anubis, and let's see exactly what Permitta have in mind. Surely they choose T-side to begin, but we are going live with map 1.
Into Anubis. Starting things off, it's going to be Permitta on that T side of things. And counting down the clock, some chat text being heard, and a quick reset. I think this is the final countdown we have. And getting to it, I think.
I hope so.
I assume as much.
You assume correctly.
I do. Wait, that is only a 600. I assumed wrong, and you assumed wrong.
We both assumed wrong. Damn. Well, hopefully nothing too serious. Apparently we do have a small technical issue. We'll get to it in a moment. As you can see here, I believe the server might have gotten clapped, but as we said, it is, of course, it is Anubis. Permitta T-side, not as good as you would expect it, right? Given that the map is, again, still one of the most T-sided maps on the planet. You would expect Permitta to have a higher win rate on it, but they're currently standing at around, if I'm not mistaken, around 54, 55%. Let me double check. 53%, in fact, even less than I thought. But we won't delay any longer. Ladies and gents, Pistol is about to go live. Let's see what Permitta do as Space set up the defense. Surely it is. This time, I'm certain it is. The ghost in the clouds told me so.
You were not lied to.
The ghost is correct, man. The spirits speak true. As round 1 goes live, Permitta, Pistol, T-side, already starting off with a bit of a peek towards B. And we have a very slow approach towards the B side. Rotations coming in.
It's contact play. Flashbangs and Molotovs there for the T side. Counter utility as well, or actually not available at the moment. Entries found. That's 1, 2, make it 3. And through the smoke, there comes number 4. And yeah, this one's just free. Barely any damage done against Permitta, and nothing for Team Space to have been able to pick up here. And the round is done. Yeah, fair play. That was easy enough, I guess. There's nothing crazy about it. They just walk into B, contact one at a time with the CTs, and that's how it does roll.
Pretty straightforward. Yeah, exactly. And with that, it's a done deal. As we do see possibly an eco. I would assume as much. This has to be an eco. Space, they have no reason to force buy. And thankfully they don't. It's one of those points that we've always been making in the past. And yesterday that was especially a strong day for it. You don't want to force buy on the CT side if you lose the pistol. You just don't. Statistically, it just doesn't put you in any sort of an advantage. And rather, it puts you at a big disadvantage later down the line. It delays the whole buy routine for a round, and that can really cascade into a domino effect afterwards. But nonetheless, we got a B stack to a degree with, I believe that's Vert on B. Just kind of holding the line as we get ready for a very slow approach. Permitta just taking their sweet ass time. 2 Mach 10s. They're not really searching yet. Beanox is kind of walking out A main, just exploring the options. I think the call will come soon for the squad. Yo, lads. A side is effectively open, not B, A. And this shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. There's the smoke into heaven. And the execution towards the B side should begin soon enough, as Tomiko does get crapped on, but Spavaku cleans it up. That's, I believe, what, no, Mach 10, excuse me. Yeah, Mach 10 on Tomiko, yeah. No big.
And we're almost done.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless they somehow forget to plant the bomb, which I don't think is going to be happening here.
20 seconds. I mean, they...
The reverse G2, you forgot to defuse? Nah, you forgot to plant.
Oh god, no. And I saw Zero Tenacity yesterday, Brute Monster going for the plant on Inferno on A. And with a CT basically kind of lying half off that deep box, kind of getting afraid of it and didn't plant in time, so hopefully nothing like that. But Permitta, okay, 2-0. Let's see if they can keep this up with Space now getting those M4s on the board. We begin anew as we kick off with 2 kills total on the side of Space. A bit of a bonus here for Permitta, having as many survivors as they did. Is this a straight B execution? Like, they're setting up for it, absolutely. They're kind of trying to take control of middle as well a little bit. But generally speaking, they seem to be aiming for that B side. It just might be the right call, because there are 2 defenders there. Nice little masking of the drop down for masked. As we get ready to execute the site through con, through main. Here we go.
So Lurk Smoke coming out first. So from a contact play to a full-on explosion very quickly for that D side. Possible should have been heard. Now they know at least there's that coordination and spraying through smoke. They find him. They find Trunik on the side. And it's a very simple sort of round for Permitta. A contact play. They throw that Lurk Smoke out because of course you do. It is pretty damn good. Yep. Even if the CT side do get ready to react to it, like it's all there if someone goes to jail with the fact that they had players in cave ready to walk out. It was just a simple trade. And then Trunik as well wasn't really able to help from side because of that smoke into in front of main, and the fact that he wasn't going too wide to try to clear cave either. So nice little play there for Permitta. Might make Team Space very cautious over these sort of contact plays now. It might make them dump util early on in a couple of following rounds, but we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye on it. For now, 3-0 for Permitta.
Solid start, as you'd expect, and Team Space find themselves on a rebuy most likely. There's the 3 M4s available to them. Another can be bought, perhaps a FAMAS or an MP9. Though they probably want that op out ASAP, and that seems to be the case as they go for a very minimal investment. Though that MP9 could still bring a bit of change. We are looking at effectively a save round. Ooh. This is gonna get nasty. X5 alone on A. Needs to be very careful what happens next. Permitta still not committing to anything like this, and rotations have already been called. The 4th player on middle ready to walk in through camera. The Polish team seems to be doing a lot better than yesterday already. This is the start that you would expect out of them. Spavaku 5-0. Mary's not 0-something, so that's a good sign. And oh, Masked. Oh man, his position. 4 players next to him. Oh, Masked is dead. Doesn't stand a chance. That is a little bit wonky. Good nade, though no kills. Permitta. All of that delay cost them a player. Expecting the push from B, though. Tomiko, the right idea, but the timing
has to be perfect. And Tomiko is dead.
The site. Entry found. There's another for the CT side. They've gone back with quite a few more. But only momentarily. Beanox decided to go kind of ham this round. Tag down low, that HE could take care of him if it goes deep enough, but it's down to open up that smoke. Tags on the Spalvaku, it's the player in heaven that's got to be the real issue here. They can make the life for Beanox very difficult, but he spots his backside. Taking him down, Spalvaku down to half HP. The question is if he's going to be toward the pillar. Main almost somehow hiding on that side. Quickly narrowing it down, however, now they know. Hold main, the 10-second stick is there, and Forgel needs to nail one quick shot, and will do so. Covering the defuse of the round is done at the CT side with a couple of seconds to spare. And that is Team Space on the board. A good little flank as well through mid. Quickly finding some sort of relief there for that T side, or for the CTs. We continue now to another buy for the T's, at least.
Yeah, there's enough money for one more, but as I was saying, they were controlling mid for as long as they did, right? Masked had the position to really impact the round itself. Up against 4, though, nearly impossible, and I'm sure they won't repeat the same mistake twice. We've got more presence towards middle now. Permitta's going to be aiming to take control of double doors here. And it is only Vert that is holding that line. Meanwhile, we've got 3 on B. Seems like Space have allocated more defenses to that position, realizing perhaps it could be a weakness that can be exploited. And Permitta is currently dead set on another default without telegraphing much of anything that they are doing. Trying to fake out a little bit of their main control. Molly extinguished by the smoke, a bit of a failure there. And mid control established. Permitta
Slowly but surely creeping their way forward. Beanox, the timing though. Ooh, that's a hell of a lot of that. No way. Oh,
Just barely makes it.
oh, that is a nasty nade, yeah. And here comes the A push though. Danist, there's the op. Like I said, they want it out. Spalvaku gets 1 in return. Still gonna be a 3 versus 3. Deep rotations for the C4, and Spalvaku is in trouble. Through the smoke will be Fotsil pushing behind him. Oh no, that's Strunik. Never mind, Fotsil. Danist. Good for 1. Oh, Spalvaku.
Oh, Spalvaku.
Oh!
That is nasty.
Oh man, this is the Spalvaku we wanted to see, right?
Yes, it is. A statement on the game. Wonderful 4-piece.
Wow. My man. Ooh. Also, what the hell, Trunik? That was unfortunate, right? That should have been his kill. It really should have.
Oh, that was so damn quick.
So smooth.
And just like that, yeah, Team Space now financial troubles, burdens on them. Can't really afford to lose a round like this. Oh well, yes they can, but definitely wouldn't be nice. Only control the game, D-side of the map like Anubis as well, Permitta allowed to get a 5-1 lead on the board. That can only spell trouble. Especially the way they take that last round.
Yeah, that puts you in quite a precarious spot, right? Space. They had all the, all the luck in the world to start off, though a little bit unfortunate. X5 getting naded out. But Masked continues here, and Permitta currently an unstoppable force. 5-1 will be the new scoreline. This is pretty straightforward. Quick and easy, one would say. Oh, accurate. Still 3 players.
2 players are very low.
Yeah.
So spam through the smoke, maybe connect on someone, but the problem is they know he's CT. They had the flank coming through. I think that was Beanox who was walking in from Temple, so they had a very good read on the situation. But now, yeah, this makes sense. Gotta take care of a round of a 7. And the guns coming out, obviously now those financial burdens are afflicting the CTs even more. So there's just a lot of scary things to go here. Permitta, they're only one of them. But not a great start with Team Space, right? If you imagine a team picking into Anubis, you would maybe want to say they're going to have a fairly okay start to the game. Even if it is on that CT side. And, I mean, just looking at their pistol rate, or pistol win as well, it's 60%. So,
Yeah.
more often than not, they do come out with a decent pistol win rate. But CT side, still not great. Their T side is, though, absolutely stellar with 65% almost.
Probably one of the higher percentages we've seen on any one side by a team. But nonetheless, let's see this gun round. This is the one that's gonna make or break, in a way, Space's first half. This Permitta is already on the verge of taking a halftime W. Mary! Oh, spots the player going in towards A and B main as well. Wide swing by Trunik doesn't work. Well, I guess that speaks for itself. As there goes X5. Beanox holding from stairs. Doesn't expect Dennis, but still takes him out. It's not even a challenge. As everything collapses for Space, their economy comes crashing down. Not just that, but also the fact that, you know, the gun round doesn't deliver a single kill. That's disappointing to say the least. And surely Vert can get one, I would imagine.
Surely.
Surely Temple.
Surely dead now.
Surely dead. Oh boy, Beanox. What was that second kill, by the way? So good. Because he expects potentially a second player coming out of A main. And you can see how he sets it up perfectly. And yeah, Trunik right here with the MP9 swinging wide, thinking there's perhaps just one player there. And everything just collapses on top of the head of Space. 6-1, one-sided as it gets. Permitta. It seems like the loss of yesterday hasn't really gotten at them, or they haven't taken it too much to heart, which is nice to see. Round number 8. We still have to see Tomiko or Mary die, which speaks volumes to itself, like volumes as to their quality. Now we have pistols and Kevlar. Perhaps this is the round to make it work. Let's see for sure. Maybe at least get a few kills on the board.
Maybe. The pistols, obviously, pretty good for those, and there's one. Tags and a headshot coming out from Danis as well. An AK collected. A very quick advantage. And seems like a rough situation for Permitta. I thought they might have been
Or might have wanted to quicken up the pace for a moment, but they don't really do that.
weren't in any position to do so. Didn't want to run into a stack. Util is down. Tomiko with the bomb, and his two teammates joining him, so they're going for what they feel like is the safe bet at the moment. Exec toward the B site. Molotovs to clear out these corners. Now you just gotta make sure you're not gonna be taken down from any annoying angles. What are those? His cave. Post line begins. CT side, every single one here. That's the problem right now for Permitta. If Mast as well, if he goes down, dare I say, that's the round-winning kill, potentially, but for now, in main, there's two players spotted. A dink onto Tomiko as well. That's issues, and now it really is down to Mask, and he's not even thinking about this anymore.
Yeah,
Bird's waited so damn long. The timing is there. Wow. And Team Space, they're gonna rob this round. There is no kit, however, but I don't think they lose this. I don't see a way.
neither do I.
Well, the Fuse is sticking it, and the 5-7 to finish it. God damn!
Stealing the round in broad daylight.
Well, I guess if the guns don't work, pull out the pistols.
Fair, yeah.
Fair enough. It's not like we haven't seen this before, though it comes as a bit of a surprise. Permitta, I would imagine them being a bit more prepared for it. Though this could be a curse in disguise of a blessing. You cannot afford to lose this one now, Team Space. Your economy, whilst it does bounce back with 5 survivors, it helps, but you're still going to be lacking a little bit of money if you fail. Let's see. Main smoke. Starting off, potentially an A exec here. Hello. Everybody focused in front of A main. So it seems like that's exactly the case.
Trying to go. Utility is good. Entry just as good.
Oh,
Yeah, that
That's site
Molotov is
lost.
not going to do much. The entirety of the site is taken away. Had the 2 round spaces won? Not really convincing.
surely they tried for the
Yeah, and
retake,
I'm
right?
probably discounting them out of the round already, but 4 plays in CT, this is never going to happen.
Well, oh,
that was
nade.
definitely-
That is a nasty nade. And then a Molotov. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
forced out of it.
They're not getting in. They're going out.
Oh boy. Well, that's 7-2. Permitta might have dropped the ball against pistols, but quick bounce back, and voila, we got ourselves another round on the board. That's as convincing as it gets. I don't even know how I feel about this. Team Space, I would imagine them putting up a bit of a better defense given everything. But, alas, that's the way it goes. We kick off into round number 10. Permitta still in the lead, and by a lot, to be fair. Let's see if Space can make a difference. They've got the buy, they've got the op on Danist. 4 survivors means they've got plenty of utility as well as economy to back it up. But at this point, it's no longer a question of economy, right? It's a question of, can you keep these rounds for yourself? Or will you continue to drop like flies, masked? Oh man, he's the masked villain here for Space, and that op shot from Danis never comes, or it comes too late perhaps, as Mary will deliver as well. Comico adds on top of the insult to the injury, and that is gonna be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Another round lost to the never-expanding void that is Permitta here.
Pretty much. Well, I guess that's a wrap for half one. Space, best case scenario, 4-8. And that's...
Not exactly a positive outlook, because there's still a few rounds to go, because it could go 10-2. I mean, Permitta, they're definitely on the verge of actually going that far. Especially with the entries they're able to secure without any sort of punishment to them.
Terrorists win.
This is just rough. I mean, masked as well, he's just running out.
The fact that he's getting double entries like this, there's I don't know, man. There's nothing. Not a single good thing right now for Team Space. I wish I could say there was. But that would be living a lie.
It would be a big lie. Because there simply is not a lot that can be done.
Even if we talk about how decent Team Space or how good their T-sides are with 64 point whatever % win rates, they need to be able to play the game until they get a chance to start winning on T-side. They need to have a little bit of leeway. They can't afford to be losing these things early. Here toward A. Chase down the op, utility goes down, double Molotovs, and the carpet of flames is down on Mask and Beanox. They're just going through, or Mask is going through. Beanox there with flashbangs, and here's the double
Mask.
entries again for the IGL. who will not stop pressuring the site.
Another smoke into heaven, which means space is locked out for an additional 17 seconds. This is... Oh, Tomico!
Oh.
Hello. And goodbye. Danist. Run away, brother.
Mr. Shots, and here is the triple for Mask.
Wow. This is unexpected.
I don't even know what to say. It's just a bloodbath
Yeah.
out here.
I gotta agree with you. This is straightforward blood sacrifice, even from Permitta. They're just not giving a damn. They're just absolutely destroying space. And considering the fact that they do not have a very good success rate for T-side, given that this is Anubis, it's a perfect start to the map for them. And then obviously it still comes down to the CT side itself. It comes down how well they'll be able to do, but hell if they won't be able to do something proper with it. Wow. They push into canals. I like it, space, but can you really get anything out of it is the better question.
Very quickly turned pessimistic here for this Team Space Anubis. From the start of this to, well, the end of this, I don't think there's much that, I mean, the rounds they've won alone. A pistol buy that worked out, thought, okay, maybe there's a little bit of new life in them.
Yeah.
Nah.
We thought, you know, that's what...
We thought. Yeah, 2 versus 1, they managed to win, and a pistol round, but Permitta's is wide awake.
Too
Who
good.
wants to do so? It's pretty much everyone right now.
Yeah.
Massive rounds whenever they've been asked to do anything.
This is
Rough.
yeah.
Again, look at how easily the site gets taken here by Permitta every time. They just walk in from cave, there's no resistance, no counter utility.
Well, maybe this round is
Team
not...
Space, they're just forgetting the basics of how to defend the B site, it feels like.
You mean how to defend it in general?
Yeah, I mean,
right now...
sure, the B side, mostly, because there's nothing they're doing to set up for cave control or to deny it. And in this post plant, again, it seems like everything's going well. Danist, 1 versus 2, no kit. Time is already taken, more than half of it gone.
He does pick up the
Spabaku's up for the
defuse,
4K.
Spabaku, yeah, another 4K for the man. 13 kills at the end of the halftime. And I think the halftime speaks for itself. 10-2, ladies and gents. I think we're seeing one of the faster maps that we've had so far in the last few weeks in, of course, CCT here. Honestly, not even sure what we can say.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem,
Sometimes we
yeah.
do have these sorts of games. Right, I don't want to go into space too much, right? They're obviously having a hard time. It's not going to help them right now that I'm going to say, yeah, okay, their defense just kind of
Sucks.
It's kind of like a vacuum to suck up all those entries.
Yeah.
All the AK bullets right into their domes.
Yeah.
What's that going to help? Nothing. They need to perform an absolute miracle, and that's about it. That's the only way we're going to put this. I like the retake here with the CT side. Although,
Ooh,
they don't
Vert.
know, they are going to be headed toward that A side that they can, with Vert in mid.
That's
If he
the
fights
C4.
this one, however, that's the bomb they spotted as well, but
They know.
they're
They
going
know
to
it's
clear B
going A.
first. Yep. They've gone, where's that? Beanox, Tomico in main.
Yeah.
That's not back. There's a flashbang. There's a headshot. A little bit of magic sprinkled into this one. It's only 2 plays on that site at the moment, however. Fossil way too far. If these duels go the T-side's way, or don't go, Vert might just lose the entire round
Oh,
here.
no,
So
they're-
much time.
They're taking
They
these
don't know
fights.
about Fossil. Good position on the defuse, however. It's 10 seconds.
Puzzle. You better be lucky with the
Looking
shots.
the wrong way. Looking the wrong way. Needs to swing, and quickly
Oh,
so,
no,
but
he doesn't
can't.
hit the shot.
Ah, that is rough. And that's, I think, just has to be the end.
Yep.
It was do or die.
More like just die.
They didn't do, they die.
Just die. Yeah, unfortunately, just die. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing that I can take out of this one for space. That I can safely say, okay, you know, they've got something going. Good shot with one deagle, yes, but it ends here. This is map 1 done, and well played by Permitta. This is the Permitta we wanted to see yesterday. We never got to see them, unfortunately. But hey, at least they're showing us what they're capable of here. I guess bad thing for space that Permitta come out to play like this, but on the other side...
Remember when I said that I don't think either one of these teams woke up and had a motivational speech in their mind saying, "Today is the day!
I think
We
you were
get
wrong.
out of our slump today! We fight!" I think Permitta actually had that revelation.
Yeah.
It appeared to them in a dream.
Oh boy.
Although this round's not done yet either. It's 2-on-2, the bomb site has been taken, but no bomb does mean there's time for those rotations to happen. And there's an opportunity for Beanox to get something cooking here, because he's managed to spot the bomb! He's managed to spot the head of Vert! And there goes the last one. A very slight oversight does cost the round. And Team Space, they got none of it. Permitta haven't heard of personal space. Look at this. Mask is just going for these duels. Even if his teammate's dying, he's got another one with him.
That's
And there's
confidence.
always a trade here for Permitta.
Yeah.
At
that's
least
confidence.
in these
That's it.
in these couple of rounds we see.
Yeah. Straightforward. Just
Very
take
much
those
so.
fights, and Permitta, no reason to fear their opponent. Round 15, possibly the last one we'll be seeing, as we have a bit of a faster A-main take. Telegraphing their
Doing
moves.
a little bit of a search.
One
We
by
have been
one?
on this map for 31 minutes at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate.
That's rough.
That is
But
very
what do we do?
unfortunate.
For all the marbles, let's end the map on a high, a bit of a clutch. No.
No. That's it.
None of that. No shenanigans. Permitta, clear cut the victors of map 1.
Straightforward, 13-2. That is map 1 done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going into a 15-minute pause because there's literally
Not much we can say besides Permitta better, Team Space not better. Mirage
Luko.
is up next on Luko Maluko, and we go to a short break, as I said, for our second map. This time the choice of Permitta, and let's hope that Space pick up the pace. Or we're going to be seeing a quick 2-0. See you soon.
Are you sick of just opening cases? Join the events. At each event, you can find special cases from which tokens fall. Tokens are your ticket into a world of unique awards. For tokens, you can buy a skin, premium, or special balance. Try your luck in the skin generator. Also, you can leave your tokens at the token vault. And the more tokens you keep, the better skin you'll get. Add variety to opening cases with Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom, instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.
Are you sick of just opening cases? Join the events. At each event, you can find special cases from which tokens fall. Tokens are your ticket into a world of unique awards. For tokens, you can buy a skin, premium, or special balance. Try your luck in the skin generator. Also, you can leave your tokens at the token vault. And the more tokens you keep, the better skin you'll get. Add variety to opening cases with Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skin Place. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payout.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live with our second map here at the CCT second season Europe Series 8. It is the Swiss Stage 5. With me is Nexus, which here's myself over. And we're watching Permitta versus Space. Permitta now on their own map. And Nexus, I dare say this is, I don't know, going 3 maps maybe?
You're afraid?
I'm
Permitta
afraid.
just absolutely demolished the ever-living space out of space.
That is true, that is true. Can't argue with that. Trunik, though, says, nah, man, we win this. Although, oi, oh, Beanox, that is crispy. That is clean, and Vert in trouble. Yep, definitely in trouble. Spavaku continues. 3 versus 2. Retake is on site, unfortunately, behind triple X5 and Danist. One-man army.
Slow.
Too slow.
Yeah, his teammates are fighting. He's still deep in jungle, deciding between jungle and CT. Sure, we'll get a kill. Timer is ticking and no defuse kit. However, that bomb still kind of fresh off the grill. Trying to cool down a little bit before it does explode, and I think that is unfortunately won't be able to do too much about this one. Although there's one on the bomb. 10 seconds to defuse. Matt, he's just making a little bit of noise, but he's running around.
I love this from Mask.
Yeah, had to stick it. Can't do it, no kit. And realizing it's too late. Read the rotation a little bit too late. Although it's not from Mask, that's quite the ballsy move to make. That still works out. The pistol picked by Permitta.
Yeah, and the thing is, the map's also picked by Permitta. 40th Mirage game they're playing as an official. So...
It really is the Zero Tenacity School of Spam 1 map.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? To be fair, it kind of makes sense. I mean, if you're good at something, why not just keep doing it, right? Why stray away from the proven, tried and true, tested?
I mean, hey, yeah, while it's working, yeah, don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah,
one of the
exactly.
oldest sayings of all time.
Exactly. So, Permitta with a full investment up against pistols. And I have a sneaky suspicion they won't be failing up against pistols again like they did on Anubis. I mean, it's always possible, but highly unlikely that they will. As we begin round 2 with an 8 take. And it's gone. This should be quickly cleaned up. Mr. Fozil, Trunik actually, not Fozil, on site, says good night, and that's a wrap. Pretty straightforward. A little bit of a bait by Danist. Second player to bait in the push. Ooh, nice shots by X5. But this is pretty straightforward. I mean, there's no complications. This is very clean so far by Permitta.
Until then, Vert gets a second kill. Tries to go forward. And fails. Yeah, so the round comes to an end. Maybe still the Deagle has one more in it. Right, it's obviously the Deagle, the headshot's possibility. No, Mario's doing trick shots instead. He's looking at the skies, 360. Finds himself a victim. And we head toward round number 3, where the CT side, they're gonna have those guns out, they can make a difference. They can try to beat their score from map 1.
Can they?
Or at least get on the path to do so.
Let's see if they can, actually. Permitta started off pretty strong. It was 6-1 at one point. 7-2, 8-2, and then 10-2 on the halftime. Space.
Yeah, and 13-2 as well.
13-2 at the end. Yeah, that's true.
So they never got past 2.
Yeah, they never got
Just
past.
like Valve, man. Just like Valve.
Oh. Are they connected with Valve in any way? I mean, at that point, maybe. You know, they don't like
Coincidence?
number 3. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
Yeah. By the way, I read something a few days ago, a week ago, that Valve is apparently working on a secret project that could be Half-Life 3, but they're just calling it something
single
else.
player, single player thing that maybe.
HL3. I mean, at this point, they've got a new source engine, so, you know, they could be actually doing it, but nonetheless, good angle for X5, 2v2, hey, maybe. Do you believe? Oh, Tomiko, goodbye.
No. Take a nap, bye-bye. Spavaku, what have you?
The man of the hour.
Yep, Vert on the bomb, X5 covering with that HP. A quick swing. Will it be a miss?
It will.
Yes.
Hey, first round, hello.
You count the rounds together, now that is 3 in total for Team Space. But that's still 1 on Mirage only. Even that as well, it's close, right? You can imagine going for the wide swing instead of targeting the bomb planter. Maybe the time could have rounded low, who knows? I'm not entirely sure, wasn't paying down by the attention to the time itself, but maybe! Nonetheless, the round does not get converted by the T side, so that's all that matters right now. It's an opportunity, a chance for that T or CT side to start getting a couple of rounds on the board. Of course, right, with those first 2 rounds being picked up, however, there's got to be a couple of things that the side of Permitta can do as well. It comes in the form of some rifles, a couple of pistols, and their best effort.
The best of boys.
That is not what my cat is.
Really?
No, he's a little taking terrorist.
Ah, fair enough.
He's
Oh,
taking, yeah, he's
yes.
trying to.
Yes.
He's been seeing me talk about this game so much. He wanted to try his best to,
To impersonate the T's. Yeah.
yeah,
that
do what,
makes sense.
yeah, do what he can to,
Breaking the Geneva Convention.
yeah, something like that. Hospital trips, yada yada yada.
Oh, man.
One for him, one for me.
Exactly. He's like, well, if I'm having to have one, you're having one too. And let's see if Permitta take number 3, because they're going to be going out
they
A.
very quickly put this one together, though.
Yeah.
No one's on site, no one in CT.
They're like, wait
And
a
ramp
minute.
aggression is not out of the ordinary.
Yeah, they read the
Spotted.
one.
There goes one, but Fossil is still there. They're not expecting a
Check
set.
by
Oh, never mind.
Hawks.
I was saying something,
were
and
saying-
Pinox just goes ahead and just says, "Nah, I'm doing it. I'm checking it."
Yeah, exactly. Beanox is like, no. I still don't believe it's empty. He does check it, gets a free kill, and oh, that's a disconnect. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is very unfortunate. Well,
He recognizes DC at least.
Yeah.
Didn't start shooting, even though after that first kill, was like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill the guy in the short instead.
Yep. And,
Or maybe someone in chat said it, or he saw the message in the chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't have all the technology here. We're not that advanced, unfortunately, yet.
Neither is this game.
Terrorists win.
Maybe in 20 years we'll be at the point where we
Stage
can see
where-
everything live.
Live chat. I still miss the halftime voice chat that you could do.
yeah.
Oh, that was the gold times of Counter Strike.
Last round, 7-7. Bomb about to explode.
So good.
You hear the tick 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 boom, and then everyone just starts spamming and yelling at each other.
Yep. That was actually the golden time of CS. Honestly,
that was a countdown for everyone to be unified for one moment in a game where
was-
everyone is mad at each other.
everybody just came together, even if you hated each other during the halftime. When you went into that voice chat for 30 seconds, you would just unleash hell upon the other side.
That or Russian techno,
Oh yeah,
which
oh,
also
yeah.
could be the exact
Yeah,
same thing
hot
depending
bus.
on
Yeah,
your
hot
own
bus,
music
exactly.
thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I miss that so much. I can't believe they removed that. That's actually sad.
Yeah.
They remove
Look
all
at what
the fun
they did
features.
to my boy. They made all the maps way easier for new people. You don't even have skill jumps in the game anymore. The biggest one I can imagine is the one from car to apartments here on Mirage.
Yeah.
And that's only because I haven't actually ever practiced that jump, or have I actually ever tried doing it properly.
Yeah, you have the Xbox on Dust, you had the overpass short boost.
Inferno into apartments,
Inferno
from the
into
hay bales,
apps.
from the cart,
Yeah, or
on that second mid,
Yeah.
nuke silo.
Nuke Silo, or Inferno balcony, right? To rooftop. There were a few that used to be
Yeah.
skillful, but now, well, look
I know
what they did
people
to our
talk
boy.
about, or talked about whenever they were initially remaking Inferno way back when, probably like 7 years ago at this point, 6 years ago, I don't know. They removed the jump. I was like, oh, actually, yeah, that's true. Why did they remove that?
I don't know. Good question.
And then they've just removed every other skill jump. It's just kind of easy now. But it's always his game. There we go. He's got one. He's got a tag. You call that a half as well.
Look at the
Gonna get that assist eventually. While Spavaku just sprays the smoke. There goes Vert on site. Covered. There's no knife for X5. And round 4.
Yeah. Tap,
Done.
tap, tap, tap.
Dusted.
Fossil becoming a fossil, and Danist about to be
Done in.
done in, and does get 2, which is not bad. Saves the M4. Again, not bad, but doesn't change the fact that this is a pretty straightforward run so far. Permitta 4-1, once again opening up the map with great success. I mean, everybody showing up. Specifically, we gotta give it to Masked on Anubis. Absolutely proved to be a stellar, stellar performer. Spavaku as well. I think he had like what?
2.05 rating, 100 ADR.
Yep, exactly.
Masked actually did beat him in ADR by like, I think, 5. It was like 100 ADR, 105. No, 100. No, sorry, no, I was lying actually. Spavaku had 108. Mask at 103. Sorry. But yeah, nonetheless, I think that again, right, that first map and how the game or team has been performing for Permitta, it only proves that they made a very good call when they, when Mask said, "Boys, I'm just not gonna op anymore. Let's just get ourselves a main opper to help stabilize the team."
Yeah.
They got Spavaku. His numbers maybe haven't always been those star numbers, but he is consistent and he's pretty damn good. And all that added with the fact that it gives Mask more space to do as he wants, aggressive on those rifles. Because sometimes it's an IGL. I'm sure there's some people who understand. You just feel like, okay, no one understands the game and no one knows how to actually do what I want to do right now. The one niche call I would have made. So, as an IGL, you're on a rifle, that makes things a lot easier. Try to figure out the timings, and that's kind of what has been pretty good for the team side, I think, of Permitta.
Oh man, he's just
overall.
crouching.
And again, another round as well. It's just a mowdown, a complete
Yeah,
collapse of the CT defense here, because Mary just walked in on site. On short, they did bait Mask a little bit, but it still worked out. And it's 5-1.
man, what really gets me is as well, Spavaku gets the kill in the kitchen, and the CT player that's right behind the third that got killed, I think it was either Trunik or Fossil behind him, crouches and takes a shot, or takes a spray or a burst at least towards the position of Spavaku. It's like, ah man, you're crouching against it up, brother. I like, lucky that Spavaku didn't go for an immediate peek, because he probably would have gotten another there. So right now Space is just being tapped out, and well, this is,
Yeah, tapped out, begging for mercy.
yeah, pretty much. And it's MMA with first blood. And well, right now Space, I think they're almost out of blood. Let's see. It's gonna be M4s across the board with an AK on Trunik. Can they stop this? Can they get something going for themselves? They're being completely devastated by Permitta. I mean, this is just pure annihilation right now. Good start.
Welcome to the Annihilation Nation. Population, Permitta, and space. If anyone knows where Annihilation Nation is actually from, congratulations, very proud of that. Very niche reference.
I have no idea.
I'll let you know in a little bit, because for now there's a little bit of resistance on A. Vert, however, can make things easier. In a 2-on-2 now, as he managed to take Tommy goes down. Spavaku is low. The last man is standing on the T side. A 6-9 in hand, there goes one, and now it's owned to the last man.
1v1.
X5, big lurk, big flank, out from T-spawn. The chance to continue the T side success is right now, right here.
How likely
and
is
down
it
to timing.
Spavaku turns
Spavaku,
around?
he's walking to ramp, he has to think about this, but he's not going to find the timing. Taken away by X5, a second. I think a second half of the CT side. And yeah, again, kind of the same sort of situation it was on map 1. The question is this just momentary sort of relief for them, or is this going to now be their time to kind of start building up these rounds to get into the game? Because we had that exact same thought on map 1. Maybe this is now the time. Maybe they're finally going to be starting to do something here. They didn't. They ended up 2. But another opportunity. Right here, right now. Mirage is different. More puggy. More chaotic at times. And also to answer your question, your
Yes.
before you ran your brain a little bit too hard about it. Annihilation Nation, for those who maybe understood, maybe caught that from Ratchet and Clank 3, Up Your Arsenal.
Ah, okay. I know Ratchet.
One of my
and
favorite
Clank,
games
but
of all time.
I didn't know that's from there.
The more you know.
I used to play it on PlayStation 1.
That's the original, and
yeah.
yeah, that is the original and 2 then. Ratchet and Clank, and Ratchet and Clank. Oh god, Going Commando.
I don't know that, like, I've never played a lot of it, but I did play the original on PS1, so that was pretty fun. Beanox, well, he just ate his
Hello.
Danist.
Big
X5, still unable to get more than one. Though Trunik and Fossil.
Redemption.
Yeah, perhaps. The AK in his hands, accurate.
Steals
Oh,
that
he's
one.
looking for another vert. No way he walks into this, but he does swing wide. Gets the kill on Spavaku. Down to Beanox it goes. Clutch for the third round. Will succeed. Trunik and Vert survive and persevere. Space, not gonna give it away that easily.
Not this time.
Definitely went commando here.
Yeah. Have you actually heard of some of the names for the Ratchet and Clank games?
I do not remember. Probably did, but
See, the original era of PS2 and 3 games, they were kind of funny. There were some innuendos there. You have Going Commando, as in no underwear.
yeah.
Then you have Up Your Arsenal,
Okay. Yeah.
Up Your Arse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Tools of Destruction is not as much there, but then you have Size Matters. Rift Apart is the new one, which would be Rip Apart.
Yeah.
There was one rejected name that Oh yeah, All for One. Ratchet and Clank All for One, a terrible game. It was like a arena shooter kind of thing. The name was originally supposed to be Foreplay,
Oh,
which is kind of crazy.
that's
Yeah.
that's a little bit too much, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Then there was Full Frontal Assault.
Oh, wow.
The names were great. I really
mean,
like them.
I guess it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you know what you're getting with that.
Yep, exactly.
There's a lot of the fun names.
Oh, Vert. Oh, my man Vert. If he gets peeked by Mary, even from afar. Oh, the timing here. Oh, Mary.
Ooh.
That's not the way. Goodbye, Mr.
What is the way?
Barbecue.
Counter-terrorists win.
All right, there's another round.
Okay, 4-5. So what? We got a bit of a comeback, maybe? Let's see.
We're thinking about it. Maybe there's something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of it's still all that easy, all that good for either team at the moment again, but either way. A chance that Team Space they got, they didn't waste. Quest for Booty was one.
Wow. Why am I not surprised?
Ooh, there you go. It was a little mini game about 6-7 hours long. Pirate adventure was the theme. Mask on his own adventure for a little bit of ill-gotten booty. That's one. Trade coming through as well from Fuzzle. He's got with the big flank now revealed by Mary's demise and death. And Jungle Mask also gets revealed. 3-on-3 at the post punch coming through with the CT side. Not in great positions at the moment. They're hoping that T side to make mistakes. Instead, they're running down that clock. And if they want to go for it, it has to be right now and real down quick. Tomiko not being taken down on stairs. Still hiding, buying time. I think that's it though. The round should be done. Waited too long at the CT side. 3 kills to be found and there's no way in. There is a way out.
There is a way out, and they will save in CT spawn, but Mr. Tomiko might have a word about that. He knows they're hiding there, but he will not chase. But he is a bit tight for Permitta as well, so he cannot afford to be losing this AK. But another round for Permitta, 6-4. They continue their success, and whether or not you like it, you gotta take it as it is, and this is a pretty straightforward take still from Permitta. I mean, 6 rounds already means they've basically got this halftime under their belt. And if they can win this round, it will put Space out of commission for another, which means the last round will be a bare bones buy in general, as we kick off with Vert getting tagged. Mask, how is he always making it up this far short? That should be illegal in some state, some country, or somewhere at least. Mary finds another, and again, A-side collapses in front of her eyes, and with Mask having that position, it's nearly impossible to break through Con. They are locked in place in jungle. The molly adds insult to injury and a little bit of salt on top, and this is 7-4 by the looks of it already. I mean, Space got a save, and they are doing exactly that. Getting space between themselves and Permitta, hoping to keep those weapons alive as the chase is on. And if you're Permitta, you're chasing them, absolutely. You're giving chase, because you want to take out the last few remainders of Space here, making sure their weapons are not saved up. That op is going to be
Yeah, you want to do whatever you
problem.
can to
Yeah.
deny
spots
these
him.
weapons the fighting power.
Mask just saw him.
Yes, he did.
Terrorists win.
Could start running if he wants to now. But into the corner he goes. Vert should survive. I don't think Fine is there, but I was wrong.
Oh boy.
He does not survive.
Another M4 out of the hands of the CTs, which means they'll have a total of 3 rifles, or 2 rifles and an AWP. the MP9 and potentially another MP9 on Vert.
Yeah. So what is the really
What's
the scoop for map number 2 here? If we compare it to map 1.
Well, the scoop is it's 2 more rounds than they got in total on Anubis, so that's, you know, that's already a positive. The problem is, you're CT side Mirage. You are on the opponent's map pick. You are on the side that your opponent is technically a little bit worse on. Masked, trying that short push again, finally being punished for it. It worked like numerous times. I don't even know how, but it did. Mary, what a fast move. There's another player around the block, and oh.
Yeah. These CTs, they're getting caught, man, and nobody was ready. Mary, he gets that first one for free. That second man doesn't know which way Mary's swinging. If he's swinging, he's looking toward a shot, looking toward a sight. And when he just right, Mary with this HG out doesn't get punished, and then the CTs, they're just gone. Short players away, and now it's just down to the last man with the Trudy 1v3. It's a doable situation. There's one man remains. And spotted on bench. They can just be around down here and thinking about this. The AK picked up. Oh, the round also. Gets close. Gonna have to give it a try at that point of a Trudy for the last round of the half, but it's not gonna work out. 8-4. Some good things here for the CT side in this half. This round, and not so much.
The thing is...
This as well, right? Look, X5 doesn't know. He's playing around that smoke, which is completely fine.
Yeah.
But he's not making a move. He's just hoping those D-side plays overextended. He gets a freebie, then tries to react, but there is nothing to react to.
And what really gets me is the fact that Permitta is allowed to run out like that. No contention, nothing that really slows them down at all. And, well, round 13. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? You're pretty much out of luck here. Space need the pistol, need the gun round. It's as simple as that. We do have a technical timeout for reasons currently. From IRL reasons, of course, so hopefully nothing too serious. We'll be hoping that it doesn't bode too badly here for the side of Space or for Permitta, but regardless, it's a pretty straightforward situation right now. Permitta is just on another level.
Now, while we have this little time, now I already talked a little bit about the my childhood games, but what's something in childhood games you really enjoyed?
Oh,
I'm gonna let you have a chance as well to talk about these.
Okay. So
for me, it was the PlayStation 2 classics. You know, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. I like those. Still love them.
Yeah.
But what about you?
So I was never a big fan of the consoles. The only reason I had a PlayStation or the Super SNES or Super Nintendo was because
Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yes, exactly. Is because family friends had it and they borrowed it to us. On PlayStation, I just played whatever they had. You know, James Bond, Ratchet and Clank. What's that? The guy that jumps up and down weird. I forgot. There's a game where I'll try to remember, but those were not my favorite games. My favorite games were on PC.
Are we talking about
Yeah.
What sort of console are we talking about for the
For what?
for jumps up and down? Weird.
PlayStation 1. It was there were weird shapes. Like it was like I forgot the name of it, but you were basically a character up against plants and weird like animals and things, and you had to avoid them, jump over them. You had multiple levels, and it's pretty colorful. It was a fun game, difficult but fun. But I just can't remember right now. I'll go over it like.
Okay, because that doesn't ring a bell for me.
I'll try to remember. It was. There's so many games, man. Goddamn.
There's a lot of games.
There's a lot of games. Yeah, I just googled PlayStation 1 games, and there is a lot of games. But
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot. Yeah. But.
Right.
But my favorite PC games, if we go from the top 3, first Warcraft, absolutely. Red Alert, those two kind of come hand in hand. And then it has to be Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, absolutely. And it has to be either Medal of Honor, Allied Assault, or Counter-Strike. as the shooter. Also, Doom 1, Doom 2, you know, Unreal Tournament 1, Quake 1, those kind of things. But yeah, we go into the quaking moments for Space as they get a few entries. They get B control, I think, here. There will be a man defending from window, perhaps a bit of a difficult position for Spavaku, but hey, if he can get shut down on the player on short, things could look on the up and up soon. So Permitta might just be dropping the pistol if they get a little bit too ballsy. X5 at that trash bag container space. 3 versus 4 retake. Chances are it's not going to go so well for Permitta. No defuse kit means there will be limited with time, about 20 seconds to go. What is that white? Oh, Trunik, what is that? Oh, brother man.
Ooh, okay.
Nobody checks X5. Fossil hits, and Fossil closes it out.
Right.
Yeah.
A pistol for Space, and that's suddenly, what, 8-5?
Yes, sir. 8 to
And
5.
yeah, you look at the scoreline now. Not that impossible, right? This, I'm not actually gonna say most likely, but this very well could be 8-6 right now. It obviously depends if that T-side want to force buy, and I don't blame if they do, right? T-side bomb plant. You can easily force buy.
Yeah.
And just, or sorry, CT side. The force buy here is very possible as well. Although not one that we would prefer to see if we had the opportunity, but for Permitta, they're trying to make this an all-or-nothing sort of game to deny any sort of momentum for Team Space. They win this round, it's kind of obvious what can happen and what could happen, but let's see if the A side has any sort of lingering defense. The bomb goes down, they can't stop it. So for Permitta, they're playing with the scraps for the moment. What can they find in the open? Anyone giving them any easy tools here? For the moment, no, but if he knocks, he goes wide. Tomiko finds himself at the end of a Mach 10, and there goes the round. The force buy that gets 0 kills and 0 damage.
Damn, that's very decisive.
And we talked about force buys. We said it before. It does not make
Sense to buy it, especially when you're this far ahead. Permitta effectively gives Space the way back in. And the second map could start to spin out of control. Like I said, a third map definitely possible all of a sudden. Let's see if in case it will be. We start off the full eco. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be a 7-8 result soon enough, and then they're gonna round to decide whether or not we do have a tie and a proper comeback for the side of Team Space. A few kills, not bad, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, nothing too serious indeed, and that is obviously now then 8-7. That's the lead event, or pretty much just lost. T-side, they've caught up here. And this gun run is now going to decide how the game does continue from here on out. It's very simple, there's nothing too crazy about it, it's just the basic economy of Counter-Strike. CT's lost the pistol, tried to force, they didn't win, and here is the repercussions of that. The one thing you can at least say that since they forced and tried to win that round, it means that they're going to have that up for this round, probably. I think. Spavaku, I think, should have the money. Yeah, okay, does. So this is one thing they wouldn't have if they ecoed that second round instead and bought the third one.
Rayman.
That's the big change. Rayman, okay.
Rayman. Yes, that's the game. I just found it.
Never played him, but very much
Yeah.
quite a big game nonetheless.
Yeah. Sorry, I just found it. In any case.
That's a fun little exclamation out of nowhere. Rayman! Oh, yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah, Rayman is what happens to Dan. It's getting naded down to 40 HP.
Yeah, good start though. They did get rid of Tomiko on short.
The flank.
Oh,
almost caught.
flank. Yeah, this is weird. X5. He should be getting a free kill here, though. Mary. Oh, massive.
Good trade, and Mask now in trouble.
And he's still there. Gets absolutely shredded. And that's another round to Space. The comeback is now coming full circle.
The comeback cemented.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I guess that's how it goes. Permitta, no quick shutdowns, no quick wins, but a straightforward comeback for space now allowed, as it will be a full eco next for Permitta again. Perfect opportunity for the side of Team Space to make a little bit of headway for themselves and try and see if they can get the ball rolling. Lanist. Yeah, takes down Beanox.
Yeah, nothing crazy here.
At least keeps the op, right? That's the only real
Terrorists win.
positive
That's
out of
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to look at these rounds when you and I, we keep saying the same thing of, can we please now force on that second round after losing a pistol, especially CT sides. They always do. It always ends up the same way. They always force, they always end up on the losing side of that round as well. So it's just kind of, you and I are getting kind of disillusioned about it. It just happens. We're expecting these things now to go this very way, pretty much.
It's such a... I really don't like the fact that they don't think about this long term, right? Because it feels like teams sometimes just say, oh, we'll force because we can get this. And then everything just collapses. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels well, it does feel forced because it is a force buy, but it also feels like a overconfident choice that shouldn't be the case, because as an IGL you have to make that call, and Mask, I think he knows better than to do it, but there goes Beanox,
Yeah,
there
here.
goes the round, 9-8.
Mary maybe gets one, doesn't. Not swinging with the flash, and that's that. Yeah, expected. Very good round for space. All 5 to be kept alive. The AWP again to be saved for the CTs. And that's that. 8 to 9 Team Space. They take the lead right from Permitta. And you were fearing a third map here as well.
Yeah, it was.
The start of this one. Permitta, we talk about them pretty damn decent. A lot of games they play on this map. A lot. Now, number 40 this one. So it feels like there definitely should be something else happening here.
That's what we're expecting.
From them, but
Yeah.
it's kind of stagnated a little bit. But it's at least a good form change for Team Space when it comes to map 1. Even if they started, it was 5-1 down, then 5-2, and it's not only the half, we got it right. Still, 8-4, but now they've caught up to them. This is what we didn't get to see on map 1. The T decided to come back out of Team Space, because they didn't have the leeway. At 10-2 they lost the pistol, it was done.
The good thing is, everybody's playing well. That's the positive outcome here for Space, but that's
crazy.
not the way to do it. Beanox could be in trouble, though. There's a player moving out of pit, and that's Fossil. He's looking for a free kill. Will get it. Does get headshotted, but refrag is there, and ooh, top mid pushes. Oh, man, he completely fumbles that opportunity. As a 3 versus 4 continues. Another push into top mid this time by, I believe, Tomiko. Masked on B. And Tomiko's going the full way around here. He hears the smoke being thrown as well. So that's the call out now. Boys, it's going to go A. Get ready for it. Tomiko's dead, though, right? If he peeks, he's dead. He's being looked at. Yep, he's dead.
50 seconds. Now they can go back.
They can easily go back. Mask is still staying on B, though. So if you can stop the first man, which is Trunik, lifelines can be grasped at and masked. What's the play? He hears the player in B house. Now free kill. Oh, misses the opportunity. That's a massive...
Look how much damage.
Yeah, the damage is there, but no kills. Problem is, Masked is soon to be overwhelmed. The numbers against him.
Position.
Oh, again.
Even more damage. It's just damage. Finally a kill comes out of it.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Goes wild.
Chance, but it goes swinging for no damn reason at that point. Bomb to be planted for shorter than Spavak in this 1 versus 2. Jumps out, makes a little bit of noise, flagged up, and ascends into the next one. That is a mistake. Mass doesn't have to swing.
Yep. Really does
Still
not.
the apartments, he knows they haven't dropped down yet.
Worst decision he
He
could have made.
had his teammate with him.
Yep.
And that's the mistake they do. That's the one that's going to cost them a round. And they're going to let Team Spaces get away with the second half now. 6 rounds in a row.
Half by. I don't understand the investment, actually, to be fair, from Mask. Again, M4, Kevlar. The hero buy-ins just make no sense. He's going to be lacking severely when it comes to the next round, unless he can get 2 kills. It feels like it's all just falling apart, man. Permitta, what's happening, lads? What are you doing? Where's the cohesion? Where's the spirit that we saw of that first map? As you said, 6 rounds in a row. Space so far. A force to beat. Near unstoppable.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Decent use for the MP9 at least, but does get taken down. A trade.
I don't understand. Why would you do that?
Yeah, again, now they're going to swing it with no reason to.
They just die one by one. They're making the same mistakes as Space did on Anubis, one by one to their deaths, making very poor decisions, and this round is effectively done. I mean, Mask is gonna come through short. He's about to be clapped. There's the molly, and there's the kill. Again, no reason to be there. No reason to even try this. Save your weapons, get the op out next instead of just dying needlessly.
Yeah, that's very rough now. Because this does not look like a Permitta that's comfortable playing this map. They're making the most rookie mistakes one could imagine here. As we say, one by one, the same as what we had on Anubis 14 Space. So many things missing, so many things that they should be just doing better. There's no utility, no support for any of the plays they're trying to make here, it seems.
One by one, man. That's what they're playing with. One by one, they're just falling apart. And it's gonna be an A take. Space have decided on that already. 4 players are ready to execute. Actually, 3. 2 guys coming in through underpass. Here are the smokes. Here's the util. And here we go. First contact is good for Meri. He holds the line. Important second shot from Spavaku. Missed, but not the third. Where's the player in Palace? Way too late to the party, though. That's a problem. Spavaku, he's still swinging wide on triple. Mistakes were made. Mask is going to be checked out on B. That means they can still swing back towards the B side. Fossil! Oh, ho, ho, gets Meri. And again, what are these challenges, right? They're challenging these corners.
In this round, you can say it was either the Palace player too late or the round push too early for the T side. You can say either one.
Yeah.
Mistimed, mismanaged, but the round is still doable for either team. The problem is that bomb a little bit away from Fossil. About 30 seconds left. Rotation of Tomico has been heard toward the B side, and that might make Trunic think, or Fossil, Trunic, yeah, that's the one. Think that there isn't going to be anyone toward jungle at the moment. It's going to be the open nonetheless that needs to be checked. Quick shot, then Spavaku won't miss. That's going to be the first round of the CTs given in this second half. Eventually it comes, although very late. They at least don't let the opponents get them to map point just yet. But we need to see a very different Permitta for these last few rounds if we are to believe in them. Because I'm still waiting, man. We haven't seen anything great out of the CT side. Mistakes, the utility usage, no plays are being made. They're not trying to be proactive, or they are trying to be proactive, but they're not supporting those plays.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're gonna have a restart. Apparently somebody crashed.
Seems like it.
Do we see somebody that did crash?
Mary's not moving, but I don't know. Might just be typing. Something's happening nonetheless. whatever it is, we're going to have to wait that out. And while we do so, you can check out hellcase.com as well. One of the partners we've had for quite a while that made these tournaments possible, that helped us out. And currently as well, doing a giveaway. That's going to be joined today. You still have a little bit of time, I'm pretty sure, to enter that if you want. And if not, if you want to check out their website as well, it's hellcase.com, you can use the code CCT. And you'll get yourself a login bonus of free 70 cents. Or not a login bonus, but a bonus nonetheless for free 77 cents. And a 10% deposit bonus. So you put in 10 euros, you get another extra euros. 10% of what you put in. That is on them. It's available to new and old users. Just make sure you know what you're doing with your money, being responsible, only use your money. And be safe and be responsible when gambling. It's real money, even if it doesn't look virtual.
Be responsible, please. Don't be Dumbo.
But Dumbo can fly.
Dumbo can fly, yeah, but you can't, so... Money can't make you fly. In any case, space...
Some of the realest things I've ever heard. Dumbo can fly, but you can't.
Exactly. And he's got big ears to do it. Space, A-split, I guess that's the plan, right? Two
Yeah,
players.
that is the plan. Ozil walks out of Palace. Gus get traded by Edox. Not sure how he managed to get that, but in mid, this is disjointed for the T-side, but they're still getting the kills.
We're getting those entries for
Trading
sure.
things out just because Permitta, they don't have their players ready for these plays themselves.
Oh, Mary, this
Ready
is so
connector, they
important.
know one more close, and Mary wants to isolate the deal, has
Mary!
done so. With the bomb being dropped in connector,
That's a Hail Mary.
that
That
is
is...
convert his Hail Mary, his gambit comes through in a 1v3. The Shadow spotted the kill gotten. And Mass and Mary to deny. There is time. Mary's buying a little bit of that with that smoke and connector, but now that's faded. We're looking at Mask instead to be the final piece of this round, because Mary's completely let go of mid. He's going all the way toward the B, while Mask is on ramp. Vert is playing this carefully, just in case there's one up close. But this round should be done. Running out. Jumping across, and he's dead.
And he's gone.
Alright, somehow, okay, I don't know, Permitta, that's Mary's round, it feels like.
It
It's that
is.
mid-play for
It
that
is.
T side that gets caught here a little bit by Tomiko. It's just one he gets, but it's that information. Two players spotted.
Also, this
Mary
bait and
wins
switch.
both his duels is extremely important.
Yeah, this bait and switch, when Beanox shoots into Con, gets the sound cue on the player in Con, right? And then the second player with the C4 comes up beneath him. Mary peeks in, gets the kill, and immediately re-aggresses the guy that is in the left corner. And that's what really gives you that advantage, as Space get caught out. And it's going to be another A play. Commitment here with utilities being thrown. It's all eyes on Space. Can they make it 12? Can they go the distance? Or will it be Permitta stopping that progression? It's Fusil! How?
Sight Slaviker
there's
as
a
well.
Slaviker.
Triple gets caught. That's an issue.
Oh, no. Wide swinging.
Aggressive,
That's not the
too much
way.
so.
That's not the way. X5, what are you doing, buddy? It's
They
back
had
at
no utility to
3v3.
spot that either.
Yeah. Oh!
Swing, no,
Great
and a miss
swings.
from Jeronik. And Dadis can't even get the bomb down.
The problem is, he's in noob corner. There's the molly, forces him out, forces the fight. He's got nothing. He's out.
God damn.
That's,
I thought it was over. I thought they got the site. It was over. The bomb plan never
Yeah.
came. It was the last one in. Took so much time, and then this kill on CT kind of decides the round here because they can't go for it that quickly. And a big miss from Chunik.
you know what's the problem? Money.
And all too late. Yeah. tell me.
Money is a problem. Team Space get down to the last buy. Fail this, and Permitta have a way back into this series of a 2-0 potential. Because look at the... Like, they've got some of the utilities. X5 has nothing in his belt. Dan has only 2 nades. Well, a smoke and a molly. And there's a Galil on Vert. So this round, a lot relies upon it for Space. Win it, and you've got yourself a chance not only at winning the map in the third map, but also at overtime still, and then kind of making a comeback there. But lose it, and you potentially suffer a loss here that would be heartbreaking. Making a comeback like this after map 1 was fantastic. I think it really raised their spirits, and they started to feel good about themselves, but losing around like such and being forced to play overtime only and still not maybe winning, yeah, that's gonna have some impact on you. Space is looking at that mid control. And look at the way Permitta play. Mast is making the call here. He's decided, you know what, lads? Let's not take any fights at all. Let's just hold the sides, make sure we can't be surprised by any sort of shenanigans. And that's all you need to care about. Oh, come on. Oh, wow.
There's no play. Mary tries to go aggressive into con. There's no one anywhere nearby. No one's on short either.
Oh.
They gave up that entry for free.
Another
on
one.
Ramp, they gotta try
Another
to make
one
up
for
for
free
it
again.
There's not anything to support these plays. This is just not looking like a team that
Knows what they're
mains
doing.
Barrage as much as Permitta should
Look,
and
look,
do.
look. What the...
Free kills everywhere being given away.
I'm actually flabbergasted by the way...
So am I.
I don't understand what the hell is Permitta thinking here. I really don't. It makes zero logical sense in the way they approach this round. They start off with completely defensive setups, no control whatsoever, and then for some
Keep
reason...
in mind, they barely had any utility either.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
They just kind of mismanaged the entire round, it felt like. They tried to go for 3 different things.
This is just
At 3 different times.
illogical. Like, okay, marrying con, I can kind of still see that, right? Maybe we can still... Maybe.
Yeah, that's one where you can go for like a one and done,
Yeah,
but
if you
still
really
he
feel
had
lucky.
no support around
But
him. No one
no
was on
flash.
short, no nades into
Yeah.
con, no flashbangs.
Nobody was in window. That's the biggest problem I'm having here with Mary. He was the one that
That as
was
well.
holding window control, which means if they boost window, he's the one that's supposed to spot that. And he just goes con and dies. Okay, he dies, fair. And then you have Beanox just crouch peeking pit, 0 sense, no flash, no nothing. And then you have Spavaku in CT going on ticket. Like, what? You lost con, you lost pit, you have no control of palace, you don't know if they're in jungle, and you go ticket? On ticket, in fact. What? This is completely logical performance right now by Permitta. I have to say, I am flabbergasted by their decision making. It makes
Yeah, this
zero
feels
sense.
like Ancient just has to happen at this point.
It has to. It has to happen. And
Team Space, they're punishing every mistake that Permitta is making
Yep.
almost.
exactly.
Sure,
And
they've
they
had
should.
a couple of their own, but when it comes to the actual big ones that really matter, it is Team Space who still made this comeback, who've gotten themselves to this position. To close out map number 2, to steal away Permitta's mapping after completely being obliterated on map 1. They've made it back into the game. Here, CTs. There's a flashbang for the mid pick here this time. A team kill, but a trade nonetheless. Mary's been shut down, and now the B play comes through as well with CT side. Spavaku with an AK, no AWP, but he still nails the first one. Rotation caught, never mind.
Don't repeat.
He repeats that! Re-peeking! Why is he doing that? Mask is giving them a chance here. There's so many elementary mistakes, and this is not Sherlock Holmes out of the CTs. This is nothing of the sort. This is just Watson versus Moriarty. But they still come through.
What is that repeat? I'm not even joking right now. What the frick is Tomiko thinking?
This is just crazy.
It makes...
And I would never have expected this scrappy of a game from either one of these teams.
we go to
Especially
overtime,
from
but
Permitta. Even if it is a slump, map
Yeah.
1 looked so damn good, and then to this.
this is devastating. I don't understand. The shot misses, and he decides, hey, I'll give you another chance. Let me peek you again. Bro, what?
That is just
I'm trying to make sense.
Yeah.
And as a popular saying recently goes, make it make sense.
No. I
Yeah.
don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. But we go into overtime, 12-12. Let's see if Permitta find a little bit of their logic in this OT. Because it feels like they're all out of it. It's like they just logicked their way in map 1, and then map 2 is just like devoid of logic. I don't know. Their decision making is completely off their rocker. Completely different to what we saw in Anubis as well.
Oh, they didn't hear the jump.
They don't even expect
That
it.
gets called. It's this presence that's not toward window that we mentioned last round as well, or
Exactly.
2 rounds
Two
ago.
rounds ago, yeah, before it was 12-11.
Yeah, they could have boosted into window, and that's the
It's a
Well,
basic
the worst that
thing.
could happen because of it.
It's to be expected. It's one of the most basic ways to get into jungle, and
The open man, that's not great, but that's get taken down. He deals plenty of damage, but it's okay. The spray down quick from Harry, as it's his time to turn around, to get something on the board, to give his team an opportunity to work
Needs
with
to stay
something
alive.
here. But he's being chased down. Danny still get it, and a 1-on-2. The bomb needs to cross. Can't do so too safely, but he can jump across.
Oh, he's
Can
got a
look
good
for this
angle.
kill as well if he wants to. And Danis threads the needle, a headshot. Team Space, they get 13.
they do. 13-12.
This is just crazy.
It is. It makes no sense, but let's see if they can do something better now. Permitta, don't like double up, okay? We got Mast and Spavaku trying to shut down. What?
Oh, no.
Knife in hand? Knife in hand? Oh,
Yeah, I feel like that crosses some lines.
it does. It makes no like.
They've been making a lot of mistakes, but that is just a different one again. Every round, there's something going wrong, man.
This is not going wrong. This is just decisions being completely the opposite of what you'd expect. It's a clown fiesta
Worst
right now.
decisions at the worst moments.
You know that meme with the
The
clown
window
face?
this time they're watching, but Tomiko gets caught. They've dealt a little bit of damage in return, but the map control is nowhere to be seen for Permitta. I don't even know. They're not even doing anything with middle.
They're doing nothing on mid.
They're just trying to react to it and hope something works out, but they keep losing these bomb sites as well that they have to fight for. Permitta is just very, very off their game right now from the expected.
I wonder what happened during the during the map break, because it makes no sense. Yeah, that's
Target
why.
selection note there.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
why I don't like the double
Gotta
up.
be caught. No stranger to the
Bye.
open. Will be taken down. He's going aggressive. Spavaku is here instead. But they know he's somewhere up here as well. In that smoke. And behind him, he's going to be taken down by Fozel. Side taken. Round taken.
That's 14.
Alright. Well, we are very much fixating on Permitta's mistakes right now. Team Space, they're playing default Counter-Strike. They're playing kind of basic, nothing too crazy. They're being given a bit of control. They'll take it. They're not being no one's fighting them. It doesn't matter, they'll take it. Because there's no resistance that Permitta have been able to give us. Oh, Team Space, in this case, that shows them otherwise to this change, or to the tune that they should be changing things on the T side. They don't have to. There's 1 or 2 rounds where hiccups do happen, but that's a massive individual performance in those rounds. Besides that, it's the exact same thing when these rounds go to, let's say, site takes. Team Space, they walk in, they get an entry, they shoot a headshot, they make it a double, a 3v5, 3v4, whatever it might be. And that is just another round done. Team Space, they're just doing the most basic things you can imagine. They have the fundamentals, and they're doing it well.
They're abusing the mistakes as well as you would imagine them to. And
Yeah, they're doing what the defaults are supposed to do.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you just play the CS. Yeah, you normally do. You have those defaults, whatever you want to do. You have an idea what you can do from those.
Yep.
And just let the people walk in. Let the enemies walk into you. Punish. And that's how you can easily win games. If a team
Oh my
does
god,
let
what
those
is this?
mistakes
What is this?
You just get one, but they're backing off. This is incredible aggression. They got one into the apartment, so push through top mid. In some position at least. And away they go. But there's a different man going aggressive as well. There's Mask in the apartment. Well, Danis.
At least they
Into mid.
went back towards A, so there's that. And why are you checking lower, brother? You got a player in B house. Why are you checking lower? Danis,
That's crazy.
another free
Oh,
kill.
no, Mary.
Second. No, Tomiko will deliver at least.
On the A side, they know it's A. There's that flank coming through from Mask, but Spavaku nails the
Listen.
shot on the first one, and a 1v3 is now for Drunik here.
40 seconds, and the deep flank from Mast
gotta
needs
walk.
to be played. Come on, don't walk into him. He does, but at least timing is there as Strunik tries to get on the box. Caught by Tomiko. But again, Tomiko, why would he risk? Look at where Mast is. He was literally about to take the flank without having to risk your life, and he still does it. That's the crazy part for me. And yeah.
I'm very scared for every one of these rounds. And I think everyone should be.
With good reason. With good reason.
Yeah.
This is not
The only
the
reason
Permitta.
that round works out is because Permitta, they fought for map control,
Yeah.
and it worked out. They won the duels necessary, but again, if they lose even one of those, the game goes a different way. If Tomiko gets taken down in his mid push, well, then things look a little bit different. Maybe then we see Maps to get us that second flying, still activating, still doing something of his own. But the round looks very much different. But now the T side, Permitta won't have to worry about reactions and fundamentals, but they'll still have to give us a show. And right now, Mary, he's been running around. Ball's face flat in the top mid. But look at this. This is so much better.
Yeah. The setup.
Man and ladder, man and window, they had some ideas, they had a little bit of presence ready to be dealt with if there was gotta be some sort of shenanigans early into window. Deep space, they spread out when it comes to mid fights. They're gonna have to respect the utility here, they just have to stay alive for both Vert and I believe that is Fossil. Individual duels headed their way, Mask shifting up the ladder. Vert didn't see him.
Masked. Timing's good.
Big
Tomiko
kills coming through,
as he
one
checks
and two.
stairs. He does.
Great
Finds another.
shots.
And it's a full fake out towards A. They're trying to sell this idea. It's a full A take. Tomiko. He needs to activate and go towards B, though. They have to play off of him. What is this one-by-one action? Tell me it's not true.
Flashbangs are in, but no one was going with them.
Why is there no short push by Masked, right? Excuse me. Yeah, by... Oh.
Yeah, Mask himself, yeah, there's some missed shots coming through. 1 and 2 with the CT side, 4 versus 2, turn to a 1 versus 2.
What is this?
This is not how it's supposed to go. They convert the round.
This is so bad.
1 by 1, they go in, they go after all the utility. The flashbangs are in, sure, the CT side are smoked off, or at least so they think. Couple of Molotovs, but they don't check the angles. They don't have a trade set up. There is no short push.
There's no
Deep
cohesion.
space, they get gifted another one.
There is no cohesion. That's it. There is no cohesion whatsoever. It's just like, we're just running into them. Like, it makes no
yeah.
sense at all. 15-13, Permitta. I think we're seeing Ancient. As I said, I think we are seeing Ancient because there's just nothing.
I would never have thought that was going to be the case.
Neither would I. Neither would I. After the first map, I was thinking, okay, Permitta surely have something going for them, right? They got all the right pieces of their decisions coming together, but
Shots. Oh. Not yet, though. Seems like 30 is the way we're going to go, unless they get another 2 versus 4. And they're giving individual duels for Vert, at least for the moment. There goes one. HE to try to chase, but smoked off. One goes down for Permitta. This does look like an unlosable 14.
that's what we thought in the previous round.
That's what we did. It's getting more and more unlosable as time goes by. All picked up. Next 5 tucked away, and Vert to join him. Okay, 30 it is. We're going to the full CSGO route of things.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's this,
Terrorists win.
Yep.
That's the feeling we're both having right now. Pretty much. It's just makes no sense. It as I said before, make it make sense.
You have some great shots here that do save that T side, absolutely.
Yeah.
Doubling top mid. 1 through toward A. But Around 30. Team Space, their final timeout has been used.
One still remains for Permitta, yeah. Double overtime or not? Let's see. Up in the hands of Danis, the 26 kills, 20 for Vert, X5, and Trunik. They've all stepped up, by the way. They really did. Fotzel on 17 as well. Doing really well for the squad. I mean, they're just abusing the mistakes of Permitta beautifully. They really are doing everything they can in order to take this to a third. As we kick off round 6 of overtime, last one. This is it. In Space, will they complete the comeback in full? Push us to a 16-14 and into Ancient. We're about to find out. Mid control again. Not really contested fully. There's a few players in con with a double setup. Lovely little positioning. Meanwhile, Permitta focusing on B again by the looks of it. X5 gonna retrieve that utility that was thrown in towards kitchen for him.
Slow to take mid, Molly into window.
No space for Permitta, by the way. I would have thought they've already been they'd already make it up to short or at least under window, but they have no information. They have nothing right now. They're waiting.
They're still afraid to make the play here, it seems.
Yeah.
But if they go for that quick mid to B, they absolutely
I think that's
should have
that's
this
the
one.
call. It has to be the call, right? Surely that makes the makes the most
Probably
sense.
3 players going up short and 4 players on A, and they can just spam that connector as much as they want.
But they gotta move. 40 seconds. They're still
do.
taking so long. They're really wasting the clock as the smokes are about to start dissipating. They can be checked, and they surely will.
5.
As here we go.
Let's
30
see.
seconds. Player on side B is alone. Does
How
get
many
spotted?
X's does he have here?
Did he get spotted? Now he does.
Eventually.
Second OT, man. Second OT. It's got to be. Surely you don't repeat this. You don't, Spavaku. And they have the crossfire. There's no reason to peek it!
Oh no! What? Dennis! No trade! There's a man on bench. Never swung, but Spavaku still gets him.
2 versus 3. It's down
They're
to Vert
afraid.
and Trunik.
This boat plan is falling apart.
It has. Luckily, Beanox behind sight in a bit of a better position. Now Trunik. 1v2 on
Must be
short.
stuffed in the trunk.
Oh, that's round. That's double OT confirmed.
Yeah. Gets close. He almost gets
Yeah.
Spavaku, and he could have started the abuse there as well. But not happening, so it is more than 30 we need.
Wow.
To decide Mirage. I guess it makes sense. Vert is making up for lost time. Or gained time when it came to how quick map 1 was. Going to overtime here. We're back on normal schedule, it seems. But there are these mistakes that I don't just... I don't know how Danis was able to get a shot off on the guy, E-Box,
Yeah.
run, jump back into kitchen without the bench guy just swinging him.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense if he's assuming there is someone going to be covering for the AWP. But you just have to try and trade, right? That's... I don't know. It is what it is.
Oh,
And it's scrappy. It's Counter-Strike.
it's hella scrappy, man. It's CS that you hate to see.
I don't think
this
we've
kind
seen
of
in a
game.
good while. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we expect better. We really do.
I mean, we gotta expect better. That's the least we need to expect is the basics to be covered. And Permitta after map 1, you and I both expected, you know, okay, Team Space put up a fight for sure, but surely Permitta don't make these mistakes. Because it feels like they just kind of revert the years back and just stop thinking about how to play, but rather just go head on, you know, through the wall. But in any case, we're going double OT. We're going first to 19. We do have a tech pause from Permitta. Hopefully nothing too serious again. But what's the game plan, right? How are they approaching this round? Are they going to play as slow as they just did? Taking no map control, taking no initiative? Because remember the last time we saw Permitta up against Aurora Youngbloods yesterday, at least. Masked was the one that played super aggressive, that was looking for those kills, that was looking for that challenge, consistently looking at entries. And here, it seems like it's relegated to Spavaku with the op and, well, whoever else is in a position to do so, instead of, you know, somebody taking that mantle and the rest following. As we go to round 17. Excuse me, not 17, what am I talking about? To round 31, aka this first round of second OT.
Magic number now 19 for one of these teams to win.
Good
We
refrag.
start things off. Quick trades. Underpass and mid presence pressure will be slowly denied, or at least for the moment denied at least. What is next for the Steve
Is
side? That's
this-
the question.
It's the A take, and they're gonna be walking out of pit. Did he? Oh, I think he heard the scope. Repeat by Drunik?
Really crazy, a little bit back and forth when it comes to now these
Mistakes, yeah.
mistakes. Yeah, infecting infecting
The
that
other
Steven
side.
out of space. Yeah.
It's like a mind vibe. What? Mary? He turns around to check under window, under balcony. Where's the teammates for him?
Nowhere to be seen. Next 5 in from CT. Tucks himself in after 1. The bomb needs to be recovered, but there's a man coming in from connector.
He's been heard. Expected as well.
Bomb can't be still planted as well. As long as
It will
Stonehill
be.
doesn't go swinging here, there is no risk, but he does take that one. He gets himself the first, and now it is the last man.
1v1.
Well, he does nothing.
No way.
Forces next 5
Oh!
forward! And still finding
Oh.
the kill. Tomiko saves his team from this round. And
Okay.
Coming down to the very last parts of this round again. Way too close again. We're seeing very scrappy. It's like both teams have lost the plot of how to play. They're both trying to imitate each other a little bit.
They both just kind of started to dumb down their performance in a way. Like,
Revert to monkey.
yeah, almost. Apes strong together. Let's see. Permitta, can they break that
Goddamn
wall?
Right, Ape strong together. Let's go.
I mean, at this point, I'd prefer Permitta just sending it with all 5 running out of pit at this point. I really would.
Honestly, the spacing might be good.
At this point,
Might be
this-
better than a
the-
lot. The trades might be better than what we've seen. So far.
Exactly. And look past. No way, you're walking through a smoke. You still win the duel. How?
What?
How does he win the duel? X5 is watching that guy. What is
Big
this?
from Danist.
Oh.
Spalva can just gives that up. He doesn't want that smoke anymore.
No way. No way. No way. Okay, he at least waits the flash. I thought he's gonna go before that. But this is just absolute madness. It's. I feel like I'm losing my
Sometimes we like
mind watching
madness.
this.
This, more than crazy.
Let's see. $40. It's going to be an A take. They got a deep flank in T base. Nobody in jungle or con. Also space. What is this decision making, right? Again, it's the same mistake Permitta pulled in that first overtime and even in regulation. They're leaving wide angles, wide spot. Oh no, what back B? What? Oh, are you serious right now, bro?
Knowing now one's on B.
They're not
Where's the
expecting
next man on A.
Drunik. There is no chance they expect Drunik. There's the C4 drop.
No,
There's
they
the
don't.
round. That's round.
Yeah, quick trade from Vert comes in from short.
Why
I
would-
don't know, man. The timing of the push on B.
The decision making is insane to me. Permitta, you got 2 players on middle boosting window. You got the setup for the A take. You're already deciding upon it, and then you still decide to go back B. Like what? You got 15, 20 seconds, and you. What is this madness, man? I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry, but like what? Guys, you gotta do better than this. And Team Space, I mean, they're abusing that to perfection. I love the fact that they're basically making them look like fools, because that's what it really is right now. And Space has to be thinking to themselves, yo, what the hell is happening? Like, what are we playing against? What even is this?
Getting absorbed in it.
Yeah.
What else?
Again, look at
Again, boosting into window.
Oh,
There's
there's
no one here.
nobody
Team
in-
Space. They started off the last overtime being very cautious
Yeah.
over these mid plays. Now, twice in a row, the boost into
Oh
window
my
is
god,
going
they're
through.
gonna let Mast go into CT. What is Space? Are you kidding me? Now it's Space
They double
infected
dogged
with
there
the
to go for
virus.
it.
This is Space now.
This is true kills free. Just wait. Just keep waiting. That's one. Second man doesn't wait for it. Doesn't
No
want the
trigger
information.
discipline.
Fuzzle does get checked. Does get taken down. And now Mary's in good position. This is what they didn't have last shot. Is this presence? They set up for the play of Matt very damn well.
Yeah, at least they play off
He
of
only
him.
gets
Yeah.
one kill.
Yeah.
But everyone else is doing very damn well to get into position where
Yep,
they can capitalize off
yep,
this
yep.
quickly. Palace drop into A. The trade. Mary on short, making sure that this time Vert is not going to be getting any shenanigans done here, or no one is going to be getting anything done from short. So this looked good, but I don't think it looked all that good for the CTs.
No,
obviously, right? They just forgot about that window boost. It worked out last round, it's going to work out again.
And the thing is, last round, it would have worked out with a round victory for Permitta if they had not made another decision mid conversion to an 8 take to go back B. And that's it. But here we go. 17 to 16. Permitta, 2 rounds to go to close it out with a win in double OT. Space, on the other hand, need 3. Let's see if they can do it. Or will it be triple overtime? Double up again. I can't say I agree. I feel like it hasn't come to be effective as much as you'd believe it to be possible, and
Yeah, we saw it once for Mast on B, missed his shots to
Yep.
get taken down
and
without
then
doing a thing.
immediately taken down. Yeah, exactly. But maybe it
As
works
we
now.
kind of did mention, right, he's no stranger to the AWP, used to be
Yeah,
the main
used to
overall
be
this
the
team
main,
until
yeah.
Spavak came along. So he can wheel it, we know that much.
Tomiko predicted
Maybe
to go
this is
into
the sort of
ladder.
change they need, right? If they need to feel a bit more comfortable when it comes to having mid control, right? Have the AWP on
Grenade.
mid, maybe if that second off, right? Let him focus on mid instead. Oh, a viable option to change up the monotony of the game.
So-
Unfolding.
What is this from Space? A B take with nobody in apps? That's such a weird decision, but hey, it maybe works. Through short, Mast is going to have to take control. He's been spotted. Tomiko coming in to support very late to the party, but he's got an angle on Thrunik. Shot on Danis connects, and now... Oh, Mast has been
done.
spotted. He's dead. Goodbye, Mast.
Stuck on car. Going close combat with the AWP, that's crazy.
Makes no
Spavak will
sense.
find a one.
Barbecue.
But Vert still needs to be dealt with. I know he should have been there as well, but alert
Back
towards
towards
A.
A.
Bombs on short, making its way back. Side gets taken over, flopping, falling down.
Like a fish out of the water.
Like Call of Duty Ghosts on release.
Yeah.
Mary, like, getting that first one, and now is on the 2 for Spavak that needs to be found, but up on
No
default,
chance.
Danis, he's got 32 kills in the game now. And he's styling with confidence. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking they shouldn't be playing double up at all. I'm sorry, Mass, but it's not working out. Your positioning is horrible in that case. The fact that, as you said, goes close range with the op, instead of going towards forest, towards couch, trying to expand that space with your teammate, makes no sense at all. And space is...
It's the sort of play that you get one, you pick up the AK from whoever tries to run
Yeah.
or jump on top of you.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you get spotted, it tries to make a very audacious play out of it. And there were a couple more safer options, but nonetheless, right? 17-17.
Oh
It didn't
my
cost
God.
them a match point or map points as yet, but it's still the,
The underlying feeling of it, right?
yeah. Usually we say it's one mistake and it's over, but at this point it's been about 20 and it's not over.
It's been
So-
like 30 mistakes, man. Come on. Every round since the second half started has been a mistake.
Since round number 14, since the pistol force buy, or pistol round loss at a force buy after.
the force buy, and afterwards it's all been just weird.
Downfall. Oh, good play in mid.
Okay.
Only one. The flashbang wears off at first, never taken down. Oh, well, I lied apparently to get else get taken down. Well, sprays into the smoke. Now they got to decide where do they want to go. That's the initial mid-fight. 2 kills, that's good enough. They have an advantage. Now they can stack those sites if they want to.
Surely they put...
Great nade.
He's dying.
Mask.
That's...
Take it down. Jump's putting a little bit too wide.
Yeah, usually want to hit that wall as the last second hit, so you're basically minimalistically exposed, but gives that kill back to space.
Got a 3-on-3, T-side, now they have that mid control. Because the Permitta, they backed off. They gave away the entry, now they have to stick at least one guaranteed on that B side.
Yeah.
They can't afford to really flex away for the moment. And with no information on mid, the advantage was taken away.
Yeah. Permitta at least vigilant of murder hole, right? So at least they got...
Very much so. They have decent positions here with the players in CT now. It's 2 in CT, Beanox, Spavaku, who have a chance to do something, but I don't like the fact that Beanox is playing missiles this close.
Yeah. I think Beanox, unless he gets lucky... Oh, the timing here. Oh, the timing here! That's lucky! That's lucky, man! Holy sh... Oh, my God. Honest... Oh. Permitta.
That's awkward.
Somebody rolled a natural 20 on that luck roll, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, they did.
Danist, 1v3, no bomb, no time. That is round to Permitta, 18-17 for the first...
For the first styling, man.
He is styling on
Losing
them.
the round, but he's doing so in style.
Yeah, and it's the first time that Permitta is actually on series point. Imagine if he hit that.
Luck ran out.
And imagine how right now Space have to feel, right, as well. Knowing how many mistakes Permitta pulled, knowing how many foolish decisions Permitta made, and still having to fight with basically nothing to show for is oof. Here we go. 6th round of the second OT, either double OT or, well, nothing. Let's see.
Fumble the game, yeah. They made the comeback. They've had so many opportunities to take this one into a third map.
Cursed rabbit's foot, man. That's what it is. And let's... Oh, they're watching. Oh,
a monkey's paw.
Oh. Mary?
X5. A free kill. Escape. And a successful first 30 seconds for Team Space. Molotov's on short. Tomiko can't do anything to help. Not that he could do even without that Molotov. There was nothing he could have done. And back into window. X5, he dropped maybe that noise. Maybe they heard it, maybe they didn't, but he's back into window now. Last. Comes to clear.
Let's clear it.
Even numbers.
Why did Tomiko leave B?
That's interesting. It more like felt like they were setting up for in case Masters died, there's going to be the trade, but...
And now both go to B. Like, what?
They lost the information, now they have to regain it back on the site. But on A, Beanox, I don't like this.
I really hate this position.
Got seen. Still finds one.
Crouches, crab
walks.
walks.
Ball, but there.
Tomiko's dead.
Him and Druidic, they got 1 and 2 on that side. Beanox got taken down. It's 1 and done the position, and that absolutely is the case here as well.
I think it goes.
It's 18-18, or
I think it's going to 2-1 OT. I think it really is. I just don't see them retaking this successfully. Spavaku.
He's reading the position for Druidic right. That smoke, right, it doesn't give a lot of option for him to either start exploring. But Druidic has no reason to swing. He's got a player watching for that CT cross. It's Danis, the 34 kills. Might make it 36 on this round as well, if not 35 at the least.
Oh, bad smoke as well. And that's round.
There it is. 18-18. We go again. This game is cursed.
It is. It really
is.
It's
never ending.
What if we're aiming at world record for overtime? I really don't want it to be on a...
I'm down.
I really don't want it to be on a game like this. Because I don't think it deserves that mantle. Because it wasn't good enough to be making it this far.
I thought we would have been done 30 minutes ago.
I thought we would have been done an hour ago almost.
15 minutes into the game? Sounds about right, yeah. Or 20, I don't know how many.
Yeah, give or take 20.
The first map was about 35 minutes, not even.
Yep.
So yeah, an hour ago would have been Actually, very, very possible. But no, that's not the case. And here we go. We continue out toward the A
Knife in
side,
hand.
where Druidic gets himself a nice little entry, and
Knife
he'll
in
double
hand,
down on it.
Beanox. Knife in hand,
Yeah,
Beanox
it's-
again.
Still nailing shots. The round's done. Want to talk more about that knife?
Yep. Because I just don't understand the reasoning behind it. Both running towards Con Jungle, knife in hand for Beanox, nobody watching Pit or Palace. It's like, nah, they never went Palace, even though they always had a player lurking in Palace for the most part. First round to space. Start off well on the T side to open up. Let's see if they can keep it up. First to 22 now.
Yep. The magic number keeps getting further and further away. Where does it stop? Where does it stop?
We're straying further and further away from God, man. Ah,
Your gods can't help you now.
exactly.
Yeah, again, for Team Space, this makes sense. They're just taking mid control because there's no actual fight coming in from Permitta. So often we've seen the same thing. They take mid control, there's not a real fight. It comes from Permitta or Team Space who make that aggression after they've got this control, that Permitta
Yep.
do start to fight.
Yeah.
And it's only reactionary on that CT side. They're not being proactive. And they just work out how to do the CT side protocols. That's the best way I can describe this. Oh, wait, there's one. Flashing it around for the information. Quick back
Hey.
swing for Beanox. That's successful. Hey, that's what we want to see.
Finally.
That's what we don't want to see. Tomiko dropping down into the fight, only to be taken down.
Goodbye,
Into
Mary.
window. Into Mary. Out to Mary.
That's... Yeah. Beanox, for
Funky smoke.
some
I was
reason...
thinking one could have already snuck past.
He's thinking about it, but obviously that's not the case.
I don't rate the rotation right now.
Yeah.
Mask is going towards short. Wants to clear because they're thinking they're gonna be in mid.
Bye, Mask.
And they're absolutely right. They're in mid, but why is the rotation being made by Beanox on to B at the same time?
Exactly. It makes no sense.
They're making an information play. They could have stuck to A, but now again they spot it in the CT. So often he's been here, he's been triple.
But he's dead.
Gets one, maybe two. But he can't get any more than that. And Beanox, impossible situation. Taken down a long range spray for Trunic.
2 rounds in a row. 2 more to go.
Yep.
Space might just make it a full 4 in a row. Let's see. Also, what I don't get is Mary leaving the position in jungle and then crouching back into position. Right? It's another one of those is, like, you know they can boost window. You know they take mid every round. Or at least most of the rounds. Why are you re-engaging after already leaving the spot? It makes no tactical sense. Jumping into underpass.
Some questions. That's one. Walking through Palace. That's 2. Almost. There's the
Well done.
bomb. No, never mind. Actually, no, that was not the bomb.
But a lot of damage on
My
Trunic.
bad.
at least.
Completely lied through my teeth with that. What about that T side? They're still
Honestly,
in a odd position because they gave away the early information for the round.
that's B-side open.
Yes, it is. Massive kill for Bird. What's next?
3 versus 3 man. Surely Permitta don't over-rotate. Beanox is going to be left on A. And it is going to be an A push. Beanox, what's the call here, brother? Are you pushing Palace? Yeah, you are. Checking it out. And it's down to the timing here for Trunic, and I think he's going to get it. Yep. 14 HP. There goes Babaku. And that's a free round
Oh.
again. 5v3, by the way. Or 4v3.
Mary hears that noise. Here's the rotation, but
He's going
good
to die.
flashbang.
Yeah.
Very
Beautiful.
good clear for the last kill. And that's most of the game now done. It's a very clean 3 for Team Space. Mostly clean. This is where things could have gotten very scary from that initial start. But Team Space, they slowed down. They said, boys, halt. Let's default this one out. They got a lurk out to B, and everything was as they hoped. Mistakes from Permitta, map 2. It's 1 round away from ending. Surely this is the chance. At Team Space, they're going to have 3 opportunities to end Mirage.
It's as good as it gets here for Space. This is it. Up mid smoke. No smoke into window, funnily enough. There it goes finally, a little bit late. Permitta looking at that mid control. Is that a gap? That was a gap, wasn't it? Not just being shot through that edge. Oh, Danist, what is this? Overextending, now Space making the mistake early. No control of mid, and he just walks down connector. Not even swift peeking, just literally walks into his death. As Mary makes it out of con. Oh, spotted on towards Ticket. Druni gets caught. There goes Ver.
Okay.
Permitta
Clean.
is cleaning up on the first, but 3 in a row to go into a quadruple overtime.
We did say we're here for the world record. Or
Yeah.
I did, sorry. I said.
No, I said it. Me.
Yeah, you said we could be here, but you did not want to be here.
That is true. I don't think the game deserves a...
I'm along for the ride, baby. Let's go.
You're all in, eh? Let's see. Space.
Let's be here until midnight.
At this point, I wouldn't even be objecting towards it.
Just to have that experience. (21-19). It's one mistake for Permitta, and it's done. And
Terrorists win.
I said a while back, they've been making a lot of mistakes. And Team Space, they've been pretty good when it comes to actually punishing those as well. So looking at it, they've got a very good chance to just default this one as long as they don't make a massive fumble when it comes to that early kill from Team Space, when it comes to probably mid-control, I would imagine. They could just play this out and win just by slowing them down, throwing utility, and denying 1 entry from Permitta. That's probably going to be masked into window at some point again. Just wait for it. I think that's all they need to do. No matter where Mask is going, he's going aggressive, but Mary, he's going for the headshot. Kill number 1 found. Here is Mask instead to find another. And I said, gotta make sure they don't lose those entries, make those mistakes, but even so, a 3 versus 5 quickly turns back to even. A little bit of luck, of course, there for Danis and his AWP. 38 kills.
Love the short push here from Space. They need to create a little bit of room, and I think they're about to get 2 kills in the back. The smoke is starting to dissipate. Oh, that's the C4.
Quick shots, but it's still 2v2.
Still 2v2.
That T-side, they fumbled this so horribly with those first 2 trades back. Mask
really
going
do.
too aggressive onto B. There was no help on the site even.
They're rotating B. The call has been made for Space. They're going to go towards B, and Danist. Oh, the lineup.
Oh, no. Oh, why are you sounded last man, Atomico? All or nothing and keep it going.
1v2, this is
3
it.
versus 5 to end this one. Crossing in the CT. They don't spot him.
Not spotted.
They don't know he's here. Looking for the first,
That's
but
it.
there's the
GG.
trade. How
Third
do we
map.
end it?
Third map, man.
Map 3 is coming up here. Janice, 39 kills. He was styling this entire map. His team punishing Permitta for every little thing they did wrong. And they clawed their way back from multiple disadvantages. 2v4s, 5v3s, plenty of those for Team Space. They deserve this victory.
Yeah, they do.
100%. There's no way I would have accepted Permitta winning this one after so many
Fumbles.
bad mistakes and bad
Yeah.
rounds, fumbles. Of a lifetime, really.
Really.
Because that did not look like a team that knows how to play Mirage. And we know that's not the case, they do. But not today! What happened? I don't know. I'm so over Mirage. I want to see Ancient. I actually don't. I don't know if I want to see it, but we'll have to wait to find out
I don't
what
want to
that
see
looks
it,
like.
but you know
I
what?
want it to be better, and so do the rest of you, because that map, it was not good. It was not great.
That was not it.
Thank God it's over. We go to a break. We come back with Ancient instead, so don't go anywhere. Or maybe do, but we'll be back nonetheless.
Tired of boring case openings? Do you always get only cheap skins? The Hellcase website has tons of options to upgrade your inventory. It's up to you to participate in giveaways, events, or compete with other players in opening cases. Hellcase, your world of expensive skins.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skinplace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skinplace.
Straight to the game.
I don't
Into
want
map number 3. After what was one hell of a dumpster fire?
It was hell. You might as well say it was straight up hell. It just wasn't it, you know. Dumpster fire, house fire, oil fire, I don't know, burning stove. Yeah, Fiesta of the Clowns. Either way, it was not a great second map. But let's
show
see.
of the shits. Yeah, it's a lot of things. Mirage was just not it.
Just not
unfortunately,
it. Yeah. So, let's see.
Ancient better be it. Ancient better goddamn be it.
It's
because
better
we have
deliver.
not seen good Counter-Strike in approximately an hour 30 minutes.
Yeah, and the amount of bad CS that gave us almost a concussion on Mirage.
So whiplash of decision after decision that just made us lose our minds.
Yep. I
If you already didn't have back pain, now you do.
Oh man, just doubles for me, and I generally had to go to the toilet after that one. As we go to map
Had to go to the
number
place.
3, it's gonna
The place
be
where men make decisions.
oh
Yo, think about what they've done.
live decisions. I made some live decisions in there. I was seriously contemplating my life choices to get to this point, but we are on round 2 as Permitta to win the pistol. Hey! Hello, Permitta. Welcome back. Have you made your choice? Maybe. Maybe they have. Maybe they haven't. We're about to find out. Let's see. We start off
maybe not.
with an eco space. Nice. Good to see. They're respecting...
Oh yeah, true. Thank you, Space.
yeah. Thank you, Space.
They noticed what forcing in that second round did to Permitta and Mirage. They
Yep.
said, nah, we're not doing it. Now, double nades. First one goes a little bit fast, second one just about right, but damage is not going to be all that much. Even without our break, 5 survives. Zeus missed. And the side taken over. There's no question who's taking it. Round is just about how many players for Permitta are going to be surviving. After that, there's that 3-man tench though. I like this one because how many times in the past week or two have we seen USP saves? Way too many. The fact that we've seen about 4 or 3 or 4, 5 even, it's way too many to happen in a year, man.
It
That's not
really
happening.
is. It really
So
is.
here the Mac 10s, obviously, they're going to try to take those weapons away and farm some cash. In space they have some sort of idea here to set up for the exit frags. Here it made sense, but they get only 1 in the entirety of the round itself. It's 2-0. And we continue in Ancient. Guns coming out. Team Space. I do wonder how they're going to approach this. Obviously, third round bye, they're going to be missing a little bit of util. So it's not going to be perfect, but how do they want to make up for that? Is it going to be a mid-take?
I think
Is
they
it going to
might
be
go.
something else, something more niche?
I think they might go aggro B a little bit.
2 plays made. That does tell something. In mid, 1 kill, a tag. That's good enough, at least, for information and an early start for this. What about... Not ideal.
Ooh,
Truly
love
has
this.
taken control of A main. He's not alone either. Mary does go down, and he's going to have a teammate if he needs that help, but he doesn't. Bomb delivered right to their feet. Express same day. And last two players far removed from the action. And now in the action is too much to handle for Spalvik. A very good round for space.
Yep.
A
Solid.
good play in A main. Very well to punish it. The CRT sort of obviously do overlook the position a little bit. Not fully ready for the aggression out of the wazoo.
Very good
And
decision.
round one picked up.
Yeah, very good decision to go A main as aggressively. I initially thought they might push towards that speedway, towards that B ramp, but that feels like it could be a little bit too difficult to achieve with low util. So, you know, the best case, second case scenario is going aggro A main, and it puts them ahead of the curve. 1-2 as Permitta have a rebind, a Galil, 3 AKs, and a Tech 9. And the Polish team right now focusing on mid control as well as cave control. X5 gives himself up for free. Danist comes in to refrag, but gets caught.